United States Trance Movement here with Desmond McMahon. Tonight is one of the biggest nights of your DJing career. How did you prepare yourself for tonight?
Well, I mean, a couple of things. Like, I knew about it 3 months ago, I guess. So I had like all summer to prep for this. So I don't know, I've just been listening to all the new releases, whether it be, I don't really like, doesn't matter what genre it is. I'll play techno, I'll play trance, whatever. And I've just been picking like my favorite tunes throughout the summer, keeping them. I don't really like write them down on a list or anything. Everybody's been asking me, am I doing like I'm doing a big track list? No, it's just like keep it all in here. So and like
you just put on what's on the mood for you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, since I'm opening, like I also have to keep it kind of slow, for the start at least. So I needed a lot of tracks because at the end I'm kind of gonna bang out, but like it's not gonna be like 140 beats per minute all night long. You know, like we'll get tired of that pretty quick. But I'm gonna build it up pretty nice tonight.
Set the mood for show ties?
Oh, absolutely.
And you're playing a 2.5 hour set?
Yep, 10 to 12:30.
Very nice. When you first heard you won the contest and you would be opening up for a DJ at Club Fur, what was running through your head? What did you do?
I ran through that door, I grabbed my roommate and I started shaking and telling him that I was about to open for Sean Tyas. And,
did they tell you right away that you would be opening for Sean Tyas?
No, actually. I think it's a couple of things. It was really good timing because I heard a little rumor that Sean was coming to DC because I just got back like a week ago from the Webster Hall event that he played in New York, and so like I heard the rumor first, and I was like, I started talking to my manager. I was like, Robbie, come on, man, you gotta get me to open for Sean. and then they had the contest, which originally was supposed to be that whoever won was supposed to open for Benny Benassi. But then they changed it midway through, where it was you could open for whoever matched your style. And then the top 3 guys, which was DJ Sam, Rezi, and then I placed third. We just had so many votes that they had to give all three of us the night. So, and I requested. I was like, oh, it has to be Sean Tyas, please.
That's pretty cool.
Very good, very good. Rainmaker and Crack the Whip are climbing the charts. What was the story behind these tracks?
Well, I think Rainmaker came around in, I think it was February. It was during the really bad snowstorms, and I don't know. It was still when I was running off a laptop, and I don't know. I just got this brand new sample pack, and I found like I started getting the hang of those really like full-on bass lines. So I figured why not make like a track, not necessarily sound exactly like Simon Patterson, but go in that direction with like the really bang and drop. And then I sent that over to John Askew and a couple other guys. I think it was just like 2 or 3 other labels. And the night that I went to go see Ferry Corsten, right when I got an email from John Askew, and he's like, I like this a lot. He's like, well, who has this? I told him that a couple other people. He's like, well, send me one more track, and then we can release an A and a B side. So after some time around the spring, I started trying to work on an uplifting track for a B side, but then I realized like an uplifting track really wouldn't work for Rainmaker. So then I got the new computer. And then right when I got this, I just started making Crack the Whip. I was just like, let's just use an acid sample. Just pull up some 303, throw some distortion on it. And like within 4 days, I got Crack the Whip done. Rainmaker took a little bit longer, but yeah.
Very good, very good.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Graduating college. I hope. Next 2 years, I don't know. I'd like, as far as production goes, I would like to start getting some more uplifting tracks done and get it like, I've done all the tech trance now. Like a lot of people know me for like just like the hard drops and everything, but I would really like to get some uplifting, like really lush melodies going on in some tracks. I'd like to start playing.
On an album?
Huh?
On an album? Album soon?
I mean, an album. I've thought about an album, but an album, that's a stretch for me right now. But I don't know, a couple more releases maybe. Hopefully something on Armada. I'd like to get something signed with Armada before I graduate. I'm doing an independent capstone this semester, and I think I'm going to do the whole independent study around trying to get an EP signed with Armada, hopefully. But as gigs-wise, I'd really like to play in New York. I'd really like to play in New York.
Definitely,
and we would love to have you in New York.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I've been going the minute I turned 19, I just went to New York all the time. Just had to go to every single one I possibly could, because I'm fairly young compared to a lot of the DJs and producers now, so I had a lot of catching up to do with clubbing.
How did you get into DJing and producing?
Well, it's a couple of things really. Like when I was younger, like they'd always play like, you know, the simple stuff like, you know, Zombie Nation, Sandstorm. They play like that stuff on the radio late at night in Philly, and started listening to it. And you know, they play it like roller rink, so it was like it was a familiar sound to me. By the time I was in late middle school, I picked up like just a compilation because my friends started glow sticking and raving and all that. Started listening to it a little bit, and then around halfway through high school, I got a copy of A State of Trance 2006, and oh,
that was
disc 2 is by far the entire reason why I'm here. I love every single artist that is on that album. Like, Armin did a great job with that compilation. That is forever my favorite. So yeah.
Well, when you're not DJing and going to school, what do you like to do for fun?
Wow. Well, I like to play soccer a lot. I'm a big soccer fan.
Same here.
Yeah, big Liverpool fan. Man, I don't know. Like after high school, like all I do now is produce music and go to class. I'll watch TV every now and then.
Well, it's summertime. You got to be doing something fun.
Oh, working.
Me too.
What DJs do you look up to?
Sean Tyas. Like that's the primary guy that I've been looking up to for the past couple of years. And then when he started working with Simon, like I really started liking a lot of Simon's work. But you know, when I was a little bit younger, I heard New Energy. Didn't really know that Giuseppe was part of them, but like New Energy was a very familiar sound, and now I love, like, Giuseppe's great. He's one of my biggest inspirations, and you know, guys on Discover, like they're the reason they exposed me to Discover Records. Most of that, John Askew, Brian Carney, so guys like that. Yeah.
What do you think of the United States Trance Movement? And any advice?
Advice? You guys don't need advice. You're on the right page already. You're already doing video interviews. That's perfect. You guys have like the shirts going around, the cards going around. It's perfect. Like I've met like plenty of people through your website, so I think it's gonna be big. It should.
Thank you.
And hopefully a lot of those people can help you out in the future.
I hope so.
Thank you so much, Des, for doing the interview with us.
No problem.
Thank you, Des, and have a killer set.
Can't wait to hear what you got for us tonight.
All right.
Thank you.
Guys.